Yes. Display capture. What am I looking for? This one. Copy. Paste. Minimize. Unblend. This guy. Start. Single player. Hell. Alright. Hope you enjoyed those 1 to 2 word unrelated phrases. Well, they're related in that they happened one after another. Amazing. Game sounds a little bit quiet for me. So I don't know if that's I did something to my headphones or if I changed the volume. Both. Arrows. More like air nose. Okay, that was bad. Okay, 124 runs left. I don't intend to finish tonight, so I won't be playing for like 5 hours. I'm planning to play for about an hour and a half. And then decide whether I just go to bed or do laundry late at night. So probably I'll go to bed and just do laundry tomorrow. I got off work relatively early today, and I anticipate tomorrow as well. I was only out of the house for 10.5 hours. And the fact that that makes it relatively early is
I can't carry
awful.
anymore.
So, what was I trying to pick up?
I am
I'll go with that.
overburdened.
That's fine.
Stay a while and listen.
The general manager has taken another job, and his last day is the end of this week. So that could be the end of the company. And then I will need another job. Ooh, ethereal. No good. Or rather, a different job. Which I probably should have done a long time ago. Anyway, that's enough about that. Fire Shrine. The Conviction Aura does minus 140 to all of my resists. Which is why I have the sword that I have. With 55 cold resists and 58 lightning resists. So that I don't immediately die to lightning enchanted, cold enchanted, conviction. I thought I saw a diadem, but I think I thought wrong. Hand scythe, okay.
I can't carry
It's the
anymore.
wrong one. No one has replied to my question about Gurki's versus Kirky's Sanctuary. What there potentially might be something wrong with my install. Which would be a pretty big bummer. Hello? Plated belt, which I don't actually want. Let's go down the stairs. I don't even know what I'm carrying. Long warbow. Okay. Tal rune, which is the caster craft in 1.08. Tal. They switched it to Ral later. How many ID scrolls do I have? 20. Faster hit recovery, 9 to maximum damage. Large charm goes back on the floor. Unlucky. I guess I would have kept it if it was 12, but I still would never use it.
It's locked.
Oh, right, I counted to 12. That's the correct number. Duh. What did I... Rune Scepter. Okay. Harpoon.
Good to see you.
27 attack rating, 5 to maximum damage. Nope. Let's go. Anti-clutter. Okay, that should be everything. And 120 runs left. Progress. Arrows.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Right. Ring. Okay. Antlers. Some sort of charm. I heard it. Repair.
Good day.
All charm. Okay. Shipped ruby. What did I just pick up? I do not know. I still don't know. Okay. Probably a scroll of identify. You know what? This one doesn't want to go. It can. Fine. Edge bow.
Good day.
Sky strike. 1 to assassin skills. Yeah, but the stat rolls are all kind of low. Unfortunate. I just had that crown a few runs ago. I still don't want it.
I am
Circlet.
overburdened.
There it is.
Stay a while and listen. I am overburdened. Greetings.
Up here.
I am overburdened.
Excuse me. Barely ate anything, but I feel so full. Unusual. Let's see. I didn't eat anything on the way home, which is also unusual. And then I ate a little bit of peanut butter, but not much. And then I had like half of a bowl of pasta noodles with ground beef and tomato sauce. And I had some milk. I feel stuffed. So it must be something about the noodles, I guess. Because I can't have grains, I had chickpea noodles. And as long as you don't overcook them, which I did, they're alright. If you do overcook them, then they're kind of weird. And if you overcook them by a lot, then they're no longer noodles, they just kind of dissolve in the water.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Show me heavy gloves and circlets, please. Oh, what's this? Heavy glove circlet. tiara. That's no circlet. It's a space station. There we go. Acrobatic circlet, tiara of the wraith, heavy glove, heavy glove. Okay. I'm looking for vampire bone gloves. If I shopped a nice or gambled a nice 320 magic glove, I would sell it. Because I can get 320s on crafted gloves. So why would I want them plain? Except, I suppose, for the lower level requirement. I don't think I've ever thought of that before. Oh well. Hmm. 45 life. Unlucky. That needed a nice prefix. But that's okay. I don't know what the odds of prefix versus no prefix are, but there will be some plain 45 life charms to go with the prefixed 45 life charms. Whoops. I don't know if I have any. Well, maybe I'm wearing one. No, 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 no. I am not.
I can't carry
What?
anymore.
Oil, arrow. Let's get these arrows out of here. They're ugly.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I think I see everything. And there's nothing there. So I guess probably the noodles were extra filling. I don't know. But also I've been feeling a little unwell today, so maybe I'm just sick. That was almost dead. My life pool is not nearly as big as it should be. So when they have fanaticism or might, especially combined with amplified damage, I am at risk.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Even with this 32 physical damage reduction and this 25% damage reduction, Is that it? I think the rest is all magic. Yeah. The physical damage reduction as an integer is counted before amplify damage takes effect. So it's really powerful. Same with the magic damage reduction, it applies before resists. Ort. Oh boy, I get to craft my weapon. I think that might be the most excited I've ever been for an Ort rune.
I am overburdened.
Okay, there's Jared Stone, Spirit Mask, and Amulet still to come back
I am
for.
overburdened.
Yes, yes. Put these away. 12 life steal, 56 to maximum damage out of a possible 60. Shows potential. That's how I'll rate that one. I'm not sure, but I don't think that life leech was bugged. 12% life stolen from hit. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what you're asking. Yes. Old. Yo. Is this a gem shrine? It is not. Ring. Okay, let's go. Make sure there's no clutter. I checked the unique weapon to see if it's ethereal. If it is, then I'll forward it and up tier it, just to, because I can. Eventually. 2 paladin. One of the things that I'll be doing once I reach 5,000 runs and deciding what my next project will be is running Infinite Magic Find in 1.07 to find a bunch of the uniques that have different stats than their modern counterparts. And then adding videos to the interesting and exotic items playlist with some of those. Like this one. That's the Souls ritual. If you saw me do any of the ring finding videos in 1.06, where I stand around while the Dark Souls make shapes, that's the Infinite Magic Find. In version 1.07, I think it takes 5 rituals to force all monsters to and objects to drop unique, or at least to try to drop unique. So you'll get a lot of failed unique rares as well.
Yes.
Now, this looks like it's a lot more damage than it is. It's 34% enhanced damage to undead.
I am overburdened.
But here the word enhanced is missing, and so they make it 134%. I think it might be that way in 1.08 as well. So you get 4 Dark Souls or Black Souls or Gloams, and not 5 and not 3, and then you wait and like let them attack you and run around in circles, and then eventually they will stop attacking you and instead use their lightning bolts to start making shapes. And each time they make a shape, your magic find goes up by like 100 or whatever for 19 hours. And it stacks, so it's cumulative. In version 1.08, you can force all monsters to try to drop unique items by doing 2 hours and 15 minutes of rituals. Approximately.
I can't carry
I
anymore.
don't want that anyway. Elrune. But this is version 1.07, so I don't need 2 hours. I just need a couple cycles. A couple cycles. By a couple, I mean 5. Yeah. It was one developer who did it without the knowledge of the other developers. And it's been in the game since version 1.0. So the original launch. Maybe. I've said that before. I think that might be an overly cynical conclusion. He might have just put it in there like as a personal joke to see how long before someone figures it out.
Greetings.
And the answer was like 25 years. Hello, Scott. He said howdy, he must be Texan. Aye. There we go. Or Australian. Well, no, they would say like good day. Interesting. Oh, required level 33. No, thank you. What's new? Hello, Robert. I shaved my beard. That's new. Shaved my beard so I would look less homeless. That way, if I end up going to job interviews, I have a better chance of succeeding. What else is new? I'm sure there's something. Surely after 3 months of not streaming, something has happened in my life. Was it 3 months? 2 paladin, 18 dexterity. Oh, I need to mule off. This is new. I'm almost done with 5,000 runs. I only need 102 more, which I guess includes this one. Muling off. I had to reinstall my game. And oops, because I had a corruption error. I think I closed Atma and Diablo 2 in the wrong order. Atma looks at the game registry. I don't know what registry is, some sort of Windows interaction. So Atma looks at the game registry and Diablo 2 looks at the game registry, and I think they both write to the registry, whatever that means. And I closed them in the incorrect order, or I had them both open at the wrong time or something, and it corrupted my installation, so I had to install from scratch. And I was going to make a video of it because several people have asked me to make a video walkthrough, and I just linked them to the Trin Shadow Guide by Vildecor. And but I really didn't want to make the video, and so I just wasn't doing it. And I was like, alright, well, what if I just don't make the video? And then I immediately went and installed it. So I guess I just that strongly didn't want to make the video. So that's new. Let's see, what else? Where's the super chat thing? I'm not monetized. I don't have enough subscribers. So the lawnmower company went under. Not yet, but yes. I mean, it's basically been under for a while, and it's just kind of like a bobber floating on the ocean, or like a buoy. Like, oh, I'm sinking, but I can't sink. Something, I don't know. But the GM is leaving on Friday. And this is a GM who was skilled and knowledgeable in trying to make things work. He got a new job with a much better salary, which is great for him. We're happy for him. We, meaning the other employees. There is some hope. I mean, I don't hope for it. I don't care really either way. That there's like a big sale they were trying to make to get an entire charter school network. We have 3 of their schools, and they want they were selling 7 more, and if we got all 10, then that would be enough for the company to limp along for a whole year. But they won't know until July, and I'm not going to intentionally stick around and wait, but if I can't find another job, I'll still be there. Alright, what else? I've been going wild on Tinder. Oh. You know, it's funny, because, like, when I read a chat like that, and people who are not looking at chat will think that, you know, I have been going wild on Tinder. That's right.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I want antlers. I want y'all to stop. That's annoying. can't see through the blizzards. Zodrune? No. Of course not. Imagine. Okay.
Good day.
What else? I found some cool items. Nothing that I consider like ultra amazing, but you know, some of it's good.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, you would say that. Meh, 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 meh. Where this one and this one. Okay. Razor bow. But yeah, like I said, if Super Chat is the one where you pay money, which I think it is, I need like 768 more subscribers, I think.
Good to see
Unless you only need 500, and then I need whatever that number minus 500 is. More subscribers. But thank you for asking. Is it ethereal? Let's go downstairs and find out.
I can't carry anymore.
It is not. Okay. What would make the ethereal one slightly interesting is the 50% enhanced maximum damage, so that when you forward it to a modern version, it also gains 50% enhanced damage, resulting in 125% enhanced maximum damage and 50% enhanced minimum damage.
Hello.
So it's like cool to look at. It's still not good. Berserker, no. It cannot. Also, in this version, it's a Berserker axe. But there is no unique version of the Berserker axe. That's in 1.10. And it might be ladder only? I don't know. Which, you know, single player drops ladder only unique, so that's fine, but... Sapphire! The best color. Okay, what was this? There was something there.
I am overburdened.
No? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess immediately after reaching 5,000 runs, the next project, aside from making some videos highlighting my best drops and stuff like that, will be sorting my stashes, which will be a project all in itself. Like moving all the gems of one color into a stash of gems of that color and stuff like that. Did you ever? No. That's one of the things that will come back possibly after this. So it would be Like I want to do the 1.08 Stormspire runs. I want to do 1.07 Infinite Magic Find to get some of the uniques, just to make some videos about them, so that I have copies of them to show. I want to do more gem farming in 1.0, and I want to do more ring farming in 1.06. And I think the next set of rings that I want to get will be 58 gambled rare rings. But if I do that, then I want to reach level 92 first, and I don't know if I want to reach 92, because that way I could gamble amulets as well, with the possibility of +2 to class skills. What stats did it have? The Stormspire? I do not know. 50% enhanced damage to undead, so just a blunt weapon. 2% chance to cast level 31 charge bolt when struck. 5% chance to cast level 5 chain lightning when struck. 50% faster cast rate. Increase maximum mana 30%. Regenerate mana 20%. Lightning res 40, 10 strength, indestructible. So what's interesting about this item is it's the wrong base, meaning, you know, Stormspire is not an Archon staff in later versions. And let's see what else is interesting about it. Oh yeah, it is likely, although not guaranteed, that no one has ever found that item before. And that's what makes it really interesting. Because of the exceeding rarity of the item. Version 1.08 was not on Realm for a super long time. In 1.09, Stormspire is no longer an Archon staff. And it only dropped in zones that were not heavily farmed, because, you know, people liked to do cows, and cows did not drop Archon staff. And it is when you force only uniques to drop, then it is still a more rare find in 1.08 than Tyrael's Might is in 1.14. So probably no one found it just because nobody was farming those zones. Nobody was farming with Infinite Magic Find, forcing uniques. And so nobody would have found the unique Archon staff. There are no, that I know of, screenshots of the item, other than, like, people just loading it with Hero Editor. 5 minimum damage. Let's see, that would be like 2.5 and 12 small charm. That's fine.
I can't carry anymore.
Throwing spear. And so if I did find it, then I would get to put World's First in my video title.
Great.
Yeah, like the item. Oh, you mean in 1.14? No. In 1.08? Yeah, of course it does.
Good to see you.
it wouldn't be able to drop.
Hi there.
Having said that, there are some items that can't drop anyway. In 1.07, you cannot spawn Mavina's, whatever the bow is called, the Grand Matron bow, and you cannot spawn Wind Force. For example. Alright. Hopefully, I'll be on tomorrow. And most days thereafter. Tomorrow I expect a not crazy day at work. And by crazy, I just mean the amount of hours that I will be there.
I am overburdened.
Hand scythe. Friday is going to be stupid. I work on Saturday. The Thursday. Thursday should be okay this week. Lion home. Alright.
Good day.
Beep, beep. In general, and when running 1.07 console at the rate that I run them, I expect one item worthy of being screenshotted per hour on average. At least lately. In the beginning, I was taking more screenshots. My standards have gone way up. Like here, for example, I have this 118 attack rating, 20 maximum damage Grand Charm. I found a 117 attack rating, 20 maximum damage Grand Charm, and I was considering whether I should take a screenshot or not. And then when I looked at the one I was wearing, I was like, oh, it's the second best one I've ever found. Well, maybe not ever, but in this playthrough.
I can't carry anymore.
So then I took a screenshot. For my cool items compilation find video that I will hopefully make. No perfect skulls yet today. Let's see, 91 runs left. Closing in. I anticipate finishing this project this week. Let's see, about 150 minutes left, so that's what, 2.5 hours. I might even finish this tomorrow. By finish, I mean reach 5,000 on the run counter.
Greetings.
Which is not perfectly accurate, but it's close. A death counts as a completed run. Muling off, if I have the program turned on, counts as a run. Oh, tap dancing.
Good day.
War hat. I don't want that. Like, what? Why would I even pick that up? Sapphire. I love sapphires because they can be used to make stuff like this. 37 to mana after each kill on a ring, which is kind of OP. So the Aphix group for
I am overburdened.
cold resists in the cube recipe and the Aphix group for mana after each kill are the same number. And so when they both spawn on the same item, they override each other. So the cold resist becomes mana after each kill with the Sapphire Thawing Potion Magic Ring recipe.
Greetings.
So pretty cool. And what I want is, ooh, perfect skull. A rare ring with mana after each kill. Hopefully like 30 or more, but like 20 or more would be really good. And 10% faster cast speed and magic find. And if I remember correctly, then at character level 19, which is what I rolled them at, 1 in 18,000 attempts on average will give that bow, or not that bow, that ring. Well, those Apex combinations. And I have done, I think, 3,000 attempts. Flawless Skull. So that's one of the things I'll do when I finish here is count how many sapphires I have, and if it's 1,000, then I'll do a crafting stream with 1,000 sapphires. And if it's not 1,000, then I'll farm more until it's 1,000.
I can't carry anymore.
Good day.
Two sorceress, 3 thunderstorm. Hmm.
How may I help you?
Repair. You'll notice I don't have Act 4. That's on purpose, so that I don't have to click accurately to click onto Act 3. It means I don't have the Isual quest reward, and I don't have the Anya quest reward. But those are sacrifices I'm willing to make for easier clicking. Let's get rid of that. I picked up something. Military axe.
It's locked.
So after this, I'll do probably one more stash full of junk for the day. And then decide whether I do laundry and stay up late or go to bed. And probably I will go to bed.
I am overburdened.
What did I pick up? This. Okay, so I need to mule off. In this version, Ethrune is very useful because in the weapon, the minus 25% target defense sets their defense to a negative value at 25% of their maximum defense. So here I have minus 25% target defense. So if they had 100 to start, 100 defense, now they will instead have negative 25 defense. So that's pretty powerful. And I keep this vampire bone glove in my stash. That way if a Shea rune drops, I can craft it with the blood craft recipe. Greater blood craft. The amount of gold that I can carry does not anywhere near guarantee that I would be able to gamble enough heavy gloves to spawn a vampire bone glove. And I don't want the Shea rune to be wasted.
Good to see
When you save and exit, the item level of the rune resets to 1 instead of the monster level that dropped it. And the rune's item level is used in the crafting recipe formula as part of the output item level of the crafted item. So if you have a item level 1 rune, then the maximum item level of the crafted item will be 66. But if you have a item level 90 rune, like from a council member, or 93 rune, like from a unique council
I am
member,
overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
then it's pretty trivial to get a level 99 crafted item. Oh, pause.
Yes.
So all of my crafts are item level 99, which gives the guaranteed 4 affixes, as well as all affixes that are able to spawn are able to spawn. Does that make sense? The other interesting thing about the 1.07 crafted items, besides having bugged life leech on some of them, is that they get magic only affixes to draw from as well. So you can get 320 gloves. That also have like crushing blow and like lightning resist or whatever it is that you want on your glove. Circlet. Okay. And I have 25% lifesteal gloves. They don't need attack speed because Whirlwind does not use off-weapon attack speed. But it does use chance to cast amplified damage on attack. So I have my sword has it and my amulet has it.
I am overburdened.
$80 runs left.
Greetings.
But not tonight.
I need a key.
Maybe tomorrow. I have to see how I feel, if I want to just like push through to make it finish, or just play, you know, for an hour or an hour and a half. Even if that means I'm only leaving 10 minutes left on the project.
I am overburdened.
Antlers. Okay. 17 to maximum stamina. 11 to maximum stamina. Roll items. Because maximum stamina looks a lot like maximum damage. And the 11 would have been good. The 17... eh. A small charm can get up to 12 maximum damage. And a large charm can get up to 24.
I am overburdened.
The grand charm can get up to 40. The highest I've ever found in my life was 38. That was a long time ago. The reason I stopped talking mid-sentence while horking is because I count to 11. And if I try to talk while counting in my head, I will lose count. I count to 11 to make sure that I hork every corpse. Okay, I see everything finally. Sometimes the clutter is too much. I think I have a pretty good balance of item find chance versus clutter screenness with a level 5 find item, I guess. Yeah, level 5. Spooky. Spooky. Okay, should be fine. Ring. Okay. $75 runs left, basically, once I finish this one. Repair my stuff. For some reason, in version 1.07, the offhand weapon uses more durability than the main hand weapon. Let's see, I'm looking for heavy gloves and circlets. Oof. Thank you. One more, please. The heavy gloves I gamble just to get vampire bone gloves for crafting bases. And then the circlets I gamble because, well, what else would you gamble? Rings, I guess. Not high enough to gamble amulet. Well, I mean, I am, but not high enough to guarantee that the amulet can spawn with +2 class skills. Even really good circlets are slightly nerfed in this version because they are limited to one socket no matter what. I have a artisan's circlet of speed, which would normally be limited to 2 sockets because it's a circlet, but because it's a 1.07 circlet, it's limited to 1 socket. So my artisan's circlet of speed has 1 socket. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Nice trophy item. Dang, they're just not dying. And y'all are annoying me, so you get to stop annoying me. Excellent work. Then you. Physical immune. There we go. An interesting thing about jewels is that the perfect ruby jewel of fervor, or any enhanced damage jewel, is 25% enhanced damage, not 40.
Good day.
I think I have a 23% enhanced damage ruby jewel of fervor. I can't remember if I pocketed it or if I still just have it. That was probably kind of loud.
Good day.
And I can shift right click to buy full rejuvenation potions to fill my belt. Field plate. Gross. Not ethereal.
I can't carry anymore.
Hmm.
I can't carry anymore.
Stay a while and listen. Yes?
I can't carry anymore.
Circlet, and that's it. Thought rune, what? Actually, I don't think objects here could drop that. So it would have to be a monster other than a council member.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
In general, the only shrine that I click on purpose will be the gem shrine.
I am overburdened. I
There it
can't
is.
carry anymore.
I knew I heard a charm. And I thought that I saw it was a grand charm. That was right. Okay.
I am overburdened.
Let's grab a couple pounds of gold.
Yes?
Let's go repair my stuff.
How may I help you?
7 to maximum damage grand charm. Buffering.
I I can't carry anymore.
What? Oh. Okay.
Good day.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Greetings.
See, it's Tuesday. Okay. Razor bow. Coming up on the end for the day once this stash is full. So 4 more squares. And then I have to actually remember to stop and mill off. Or I'll keep going. And then I will go to bed. Even though the sun is up. And I've been sleeping poorly, so I might take melatonin. To hopefully sleep through the night. Okay. Are you refilling?
I am overburdened.
I used to craft with Terra Rune, but no longer.
Good day.
The lesser blood crafted glove. Have enough decent results that I only do the greater craft now. And save my jewels for other uses. With heavy emphasis on the EL of jewel.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, should be good. How many ID scrolls? 8.
Hello.
6 to minimum damage, 18 life. So it would be like a 3/9 small charm. I would probably keep that and be unhappy about it. I was muling off anyway, I guess, so it's okay. Into the infinite stash it goes to be forgotten forever. Yep. And run. So 65 runs left. So that's going to be the 1, 2/3, so about 105 minutes. So about an hour and 45 minutes left. Maybe close to 2 hours. Muling off. Dumb best barb ever. Ital P. Wonderful naming conventions for my stashes. A lot of flawless skulls that time. No screenshotted items today, unfortunate. And then that's it. I'll probably play tomorrow, but no guarantees. And yeah, with an hour and 45 minutes left, if I do play tomorrow, then I will go ahead and finish the 5,000 runs.